At Freedom Mortgage, freedom means helping veterans use their homes for better living. Whether that be through refinancing your mortgage, accessing cash through your home's equity, or helping you purchase a new home, making home financing a custom fit. That's freedom. Visit freedommortgage.com/VA to learn more. Freedom Mortgage Corporation, NMLS number 2767, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org, 951 Yamato Road, Boca Raton, Florida, 33431, 800-220-3333, licensed in all 50 states. For complete licensing information, visit www.freedommortgage.com/state-licensing. Equal housing opportunity.
No matter where you are, there's probably a Speedway right around the corner. So whether you want a freshly brewed hot or iced coffee, fountain drink, or speedy freeze, Speedway's got the fuel to keep you going all summer.
Them, put the link. Tell people, hey, take a look at this. And when you're ready to get signed up, call me, start watch parties, send messages, but utilize. Antonio always says, use him. Don't create, borrow. So if you're having a hard time finding something to do for launch week to boost you and your teams, to boost you and to even just to get more students in, so that way they can learn the same things that you are learning and be able to earn while you're learning, utilize the videos that Antonio is putting out there. Because what these videos do is they allow people to see what we do. They allow people to actually see the education. And the greatest way to bring someone along is to show them. You'll buy something when you try the free sample before you buy it without it. You'll buy something when you look at the reviews before you buy without it. And for those who like to research, for those who like to see something, or as Antonio said, if you see a problem, fix it. So what these videos do is they allow people to see that we are the fix to their problems. So share these videos, start watch parties, share them into the small groups that you have. If you're part of a business group, share it. If you're a part of a speaker group, share it. If you're a part of a women's group, share it. A men's group, share it. And what you do is, instead of saying, hey, sign up, you say, hey, look at all this wonderful value that the ATS Business University is providing, or look at all of this awesome value. Look, take notes and everything. And if you want to know more about this and how to be involved in this, inbox me, text me, call me. But do make sure that you are sharing these videos. Do make sure that you are getting them out there so you can bring more people. Remember, we are creating 100,000 millionaires. So come on and help us create them. All right, boss man, the floor is now yours.
All right. Well, thank you very much, all of you, for being here. We have a lot to cover. And as usual, thank you, Deanna. And I heard someone named Clearly talking, I believe. So you got a nice energy on you. Keep that good energy up. I'm definitely grateful for that. Let's get to a lot of stuff we got to cover. First off, it's Friday, if you all look forward to stuff like that. So you can, relax, let your hair down, let it be Friday. It's okay. Let it be Friday. And also, let's talk about money. Anybody mind talking about that?
Come on, sir.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Also,
Glad you don't mind. I am presently going through a lot of the pretty things in the software right now. I hope you all don't mind that I do that, and I will show you what some of it will look like here in a little bit. In the meantime, Grace, where you at?
Hello, sir.
Tell them one of them things we doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you all who either you did or you didn't go to college, but you've heard of these things called fraternities and sororities, well, I am happy to present to you that ATS Business University, Riqueza, now has 2 fraternities. It's okay? Yeah, okay. Shaker's excited.
Yeah, He ain't the only one. I'm looking at some other folks.
When's the frat
Yeah.
party?
Okay. All right, Susan. Don't do it. Because I'm always ready. I'm always ready.
I was the little sister to a fraternity.
Okay.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, I've got
Look
my
at
one leg
that.
outside the door already.
There it is. There it is. Grace, keep going. Come on, give us more detail.
Okay. Well, right now, so far, there are 2 fraternities. And the first one is for zeros to
Are
the
they
right.
co-ed or are they?
They are co-ed. Yes, they are co-ed. They are co-ed.
For now. For now.
For now.
Until y'all demand that sororities, exactly.
Okay. So for right now, they are co-ed. And the zeros to the right fraternity is Zeta Tau Rho, ZTR, Zeta to the right. And we are the Counting Panthers. Why? Because we are family oriented and about our money. So that is the team name for us. Okay. And then the other one, the other fraternity.
It just got changed. Did you get the
Yes,
change?
Deanna just sent it to me.
Okay.
It is called the Goal Getters. Okay. And your mascot is the tiger. Okay. Now I'm gonna let
That's
Goal Getter.
Gamma Gamma.
Come on,
Okay.
Gamma Gamma. That's it.
That's
That is Gamma Gamma.
Gamma.
Gamma Gamma.
Okay.
Gamma Gamma Tigers. Okay. So we have Zeta Tau Rho Panthers and the Gamma Gamma Tigers. Okay. So that's what we got. That's what we got going on. I'm excited. Go ahead, sir.
There are reasons. There are reasons. There are reasons. The bigger we get, the more we look like a university. You should expect a lot of things coming. So this is, go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
This is kind of like Pledge Week then.
Come on, Jerry.
Okay. I like it. It could be Pleasure Week. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So this is one of those pretty cool things in which coolness just happens. I don't know what else to tell you. There are a lot of things that are going to come with that. A whole lot. Exactly whatever you think fraternities do. Plus, so you have your opportunity to pledge. You're going to have your mascots and stuff. What's your mascot, Grace?
It is a panther.
The Counting Panthers.
That's it.
All right. If you're rolling with Grace, why is it counting?
Because we are about our money. We are about our money. So we love counting this money.
If you're about your money, can you just flash your camera? Let me just see you just for a second, please. If I can just. Money. All right. There you go. I just wanted to wake y'all up.
Hallelujah.
All right. You was born you was born today. Every day you get to wake up, you born. I don't know if y'all understand how sleep works, but it's practice in death. You understand? And every time you awake, it's your own resurrection. I don't want to get too deep on y'all. I'm just saying.
I agree.
That was powerful.
I'm just saying. So every day you resurrect, every day you arise is a day you should be grateful to do so. Grateful to do so. Now, what do fraternities? Yes. What do fraternities and sororities do? They look out for each other in the real world, don't they? You see where I'm going with this?
I'm not a part of one, and even I know they are a very tight-knit family.
Of November 11th, 2011, because everybody got married 11/11/11. I was in a wedding. And 2 months later, one of the groomsmen got into a very bad motorcycle accident and lost his legs. Both legs. And like me, 200-pound, pretty solid black guy. And he was an Omega. And over the next 13 months, he was in the hospital for 7 months. They pulled together all their resources, paid off his mortgage, and created a scholarship fund for his 2 daughters. Now, I don't know about y'all, and I'm saying this the way I'm saying it on purpose. That Greek fraternity was extremely Christ-like in that behavior. All right. Now, Notice I didn't say Christian, I said Christ-like. Okay, that was on purpose too, because Christ is also in the Quran. You understand? I just want to. All right, now, well, we want to do stuff like that, don't we, Abby? We want to have a brotherhood and a sisterhood.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. Nikki. Nikki sound like she knows something.
Law was in a fraternity too.
Yeah. Nikki sound like she knows something. And of course, it's just plain fun. And it creates a lot of camaraderie. There's more to come to it, but as me, the cloud of secrecy, I shall continue to keep said secrecy for now. Now, also, well, any more on that, Grace?
That is all for right now. I am excited and more to come.
Well, more to come sounds great. More to come sounds great. I am grateful that all of you are just awesomeness. I want to show you the websites and the software, but y'all are nosy. So how can I show you?
Yeah, we want it all.
Yes.
Stop playing. You play too much.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to show you without showing too much. Let me see. I want to show you all the stuff, just not all the stuff. So give me a second. I am pulling pictures to hide things. Let's see if this works. I think that will kind of work. All right. No, that doesn't work. Oh well. I won't show you that then, but let me show you how things work. Now, this is not, well, shucks. You're so nosy. Lee, you're so, all right, Jerome's like, this is not, this is exactly the software for now, but it is not where it goes. Is everybody following me? It goes somewhere else. That means that don't go to this link should you see the link, because it won't be there and you're going to be disappointed. Okay, like, don't go there. It's temporarily hosted somewhere. That makes sense to everybody now? Just enjoy or observe the happenings, Jerome. That's all. All right, you nosy. Okay. So when you get to the back, this is what it's going to look like. Now you have an option. You can go to 50, you can go to 100 users if you want to, and that will change all the way down to 100. Y'all see that? So when you say, Antonio, how do I know who's on my team? Well, I say, Vanessa, did you check your members area? All right, I'm trying to, let's try it again, okay? Antonio, how do I know who's on my team? Well, Vanessa, did you check your members area? And Vanessa goes, yes, I sure did. And then right here, you can click on a member. They will then be verified as a real user. You see that? Y'all see that? Like a verification badge. You'll see all their information. Antonio, why would I want to see their information? Because they're on your success team, and don't you need to talk to them? All right, let's pause real quick. Can someone tell me, okay, what's the number one mission of this company? Can someone? Anybody?
Someone that don't work for you?
100,000 millionaires.
Okay, 100,000 millionaires. The addendum there is through education and technology. Can someone tell me the number two mission of this company?
To make the least salesperson the greatest salesperson.
And that is kind of what we're addressing right now. Can you keep number 2 in your mind? And I shall show you again. Okay? I want you to know that we are giving you every tool possible for you to win. Because at the very least, guess what you can do? You can say, oh my God, Grace, I have no idea what to do with Miss Testing. I have no idea. Okay? How did you know? Because this is Vanessa's referral code. I have no idea what to do with Vanessa's testing. Grace, I have no idea. All I know is they done brought in $284. And I don't want them to stop bringing it in. Grace, and you come here and you copy and paste. Can you? Yeah. Okay, let's try it again.
I'm hearing you, Reverend.
Okay. Grace, can you? I'm gonna copy and paste you the information in the chat already. Grace, can you handle that for me? That's one.
I sure will.
Now, of course, that's fake information. Yeah, that's fake information. But do you? If it making sense to you, Jerome? All right. We are verifying every single user on your behalf. Real people only. Then you're able to see. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is actually my view. You won't be able to see all that. I'm sorry, but this is actually my view. But you'll be able to see who's in, who, etc. But this is what it'll look like for you. Does that make sense? This is my admin view. But this is what it'll look like for you. And you'll be able to see what you've earned, what you've spent, and what's in your wallet. You'll also be able to go down to each individual transaction. And you'll be able to see your monthly checks and your one-time checks. As many as you have, you'll be able to see. Everybody okay with that? You can also dress out your profile a little bit and have a little fun. Okay, now.
Come on, Riqueza, you don't like to show out.
Yes. We know you want to show the chocolates. We know you want to show the chocolate. And you can do this over and over and over. There's more, but we'll just. Now, who likes the money part? This is how you withdraw your money. You go to your payout section, Vanessa, and you go to withdrawals.
Talk, sir.
Okay, and then what you start doing is it'll be a little button over here. Let's say, would you like to withdraw? And then it'll take you to a screen. And then when you get to that screen, it's going to say how much. And you're going to put in how much you want to withdraw. That's out of the full amount or a partial amount. You grown. You get to do what you want. How many of you like being in 100% control of your money? I got my hand up first. Okay. I wish I had a Patricia in the building there. Is she on? No, okay. Is she? Y'all let me know if she on. I thought she, for sure, would have liked to being in control of her money. You understand? Now, you can even search for transactions over here, blah, blah, blah. Then you can even go to your request history. Now this is just how many times you've been approved. Prove. How many times it went through. I'm sorry, this was rejected for whatever reason. This was rejected. So you get to see what it looks like. Okay, you get to see what it looks like, etc. And then there's more, but we'll keep that under wraps right now. There is also a full chat, kind of operates like a business chat that you can use for free, not only with Riqueza, but for your own business. Okay. You can either go buy Slack or use ours. Anybody familiar with Slack? Right? No, it's business.
Silver Slippers is not familiar.
Okay. I believe T-Mobile using it, doesn't it, Law? I believe T-Mobile does. I showed it to y'all before, but let me see it. Let me see if I can help you out. Well, you know what? We'll skip that. Just know there's a state-of-the-art message system integrated inside your software in which you can give to your clients. And your clients can then sign up as well. They don't have to do anything with ATS, but then you can have all your business and associate and professional messages where you can attach attachments, pictures, all sorts of stuff. It's like, is anybody familiar with Microsoft Office Suite? All right, there you go. I had to get to my silver slippers. It's like that you can have at no charge. Anybody okay with not being charged for thousands of dollars of software that you can use and give away? Okay, I'm just saying, if I got the wrong crowd, let me know, because I can charge you. I can hit you with that $24.99 a month is all this costs you. Okay, I can do that. Come on now, y'all know the language. For $24.99, you get all this. And Patricia, for $24.99, as long as you're an active customer or active student, whatever they say, active customer, or you, as long as you have the coffee, shots fired, then you can have the software. And the software is so great. You get your back office, and yeah, and then the fine print says, and as long as you're paying that $24.99 a month, and you're available for your monthly income, but if you stop paying that, you can't get your monthly income. There you go. That's kind of how that works. Y'all know the lingo. All this stuff is free. No charge. Yes. Donate it. Yours. Yes. A la carte. Cherry on the top. I couldn't think of no more, but I think you get the point. Okay, I think you get the point.
I want the whipped cream and nuts.
Yes. And then we have let's talk about push notifications. Should you turn them on, you would get relevant push notifications about when the next class starts, about new videos that just uploaded that are to your preferences. Let's say there's a billionaire being interviewed about, or a billionaire going to do training about real estate on October 13th and 16th. A 2 billionaire, by the way. Okay, if you're just joining us for the first time, this is actually going to happen on October 13th and 16th. And you will get a push notification reminding you, hey, Patricia, put the beans down, turn the stove off. Let's go and learn from this 2 billionaire. This will effectively, for the most part, replace LineApp with the exception of some things. LineApp is going to become for super exclusive information, not to be said yet. Yes, not to be said yet. Just think of it this way. A few of you are going to be leaders in your own right, and the company is going to ask for some of your input, and you will have influence that will help set a target and a direction for the company's movements going forward. And you would know top secret information as if you are staff. Got me? That will be LineApp. Okay, stuff like that. But we'll get to that when we get to it. For right now, just go ahead and keep it. It's all right. It's all right. Any questions so far?
Yes, Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
I have. Well, it's not so much a question as it is a request.
Okay.
Can I please get the link to Jerry's video with the stones in Vegas, because I want to post that on my LinkedIn and connect my Dear Abby brand with ATS. And I want that to be the startup. I had mentioned that I wanted to do a sales funnel, and I still will do a sales funnel. It's a bit of a delay right now, but I at least want to post that link on my LinkedIn page and just connect my Dear Abby brand with the ATS brand and talk about us partnering with the ATS and giving features of the ATS's business school and all that fun stuff.
Yes, I completely agree with that. And I will put the link in chat now. Grace,
Okay.
when I do that, since she's exercising, you send her the link
Thank you.
in her inbox, and then I'll just send it to everybody as well. I think that's a fantastic idea, Abby. And you typically have fantastic ideas.
Thank you.
So yeah, definitely. So here is the link.
Building.
Coming here. Any more questions? There you go, Grace. Any more questions? We have the full login credentials. It's so much full we can make edits, Vanessa. You know, that's when you got the login. You can make edits. Anyone else? All righty. Well, Deanna, did you want to say something right here before I take us higher?
No, sir. Let's roll.
Grace, did you want to say something right here before I take us higher?
Zeros. Okay, I'm going. That's all I want to do.
She's already in fraternity mode. Phil, did you want to say something right here? Okay, Phil says good. Susan? Okay.
Sorry, I was doing cut and pasting here. No, just I know it's going to be, world class. I'm excited about it.
Amen to that. Nothing wrong with being world class. I've been called a world donkey before. So I get used to call world class. You can put donkeys, it rhymes with class. You understand? Yes.
I love navigating around back offices, so I'm going to be excited to see
I'm sure. I'm sure. Yes. And we will continuously upgrade the software way more than periodically. Way more. Go ahead, Justin.
What I wanted to add about our e-commerce portion.
Yes.
We're going to add it and build group economics within it. I was thinking of a way and asking a couple of people how we can, being that we have, a lot of baby boomers on the call, how we can get everybody involved with purchasing from their own community and bringing out the entrepreneurship side within the ATS network, and then doing joint ventures after that. So from that,
hold on, real quick, Justin. No, don't go nowhere. I'm afraid they don't understand what you're saying. Justin is attempting. No, Justin has a vision to where you all, every time you all put your products on the store and the actual ATS company buys from you, and then everyone makes money. He's attempting to guarantee increased income for your beauty bar, Arshia, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay.
Speak.
Continue, Justin. They wasn't in your same energy. Go ahead.
Here's what I'm doing. It's not we're attempting. This is what we're doing. It's a formula that actually
Big
works.
Facts.
It's like 24 karat gold. It's a sure thing. It's going up. So what we're doing is the only thing is people have to have the mindset to, same way you just twisted people's mindset, they have to have the mindset to flow the way we need to flow. And it's group economics. A lot of people you've helped with saving and basically changing their lives. So if you're buying from our store, which is us, and you're putting your products and other people's putting their products, and you got Ice Buddy and you got Beauty Bar, and you got everybody feels a part, and everybody's buying and everybody's making money at the same time, and it's building the community. And from there, we can then do other joint ventures with other communities and other entrepreneurs and other things and bring in more. And that actually increases the value of the network in which we're in. Because every time somebody comes in and pays their $20 or $49 every month, they're part of not only a good network of good people, right? You have a lot of the church people, business people, entrepreneurship people, Muslim people, global people, but you're around people who's spending their money and making their money go 10, 20 times before it leaves the community. That's the whole part of group economics, is you're spending your money with us, and it's like a boomerang traveling 7 to 8, 20 times before it actually leaves in the community and is bringing in more money. So the average person coming into the call is getting good conversation, but they're also getting group economics as well. And on the technology side, as long as everybody can fulfill the needs of distribution with Amazon, then we'll be able to put them on there and ship out accordingly. So the site is up. It's an already existing store. I'm doing a couple other stores as well. So once we merge the link, we're gonna not only merge the link of the products that we have, our team, we're gonna merge the links of products that people use on a daily basis. And so if you buy shampoo, so in other words, it's gonna be COVID proof. It's gonna be recession proof, right? So if you buy shampoo, if you buy soap, if you buy oatmeal, and we're trying to shift to healthy choices as well. We want our people to be healthy. But whatever you buy on a daily basis, you'll be able to buy it on the store online. So you have the option. You can go to the store, take your trip to the store and walk to the store, or you can buy it online and get it shipped right to your door. If they shut everything down, don't worry. They're still going to deliver to your door. If everything is open, don't worry. You can still go to the store and get it. You can still get it from your own team. And it'll be a way for everybody to feel a part of the new e-commerce world. Information age is it. I know we have a lot of baby boomers on the call, but you got a lot of entrepreneurship baby boomers on the call. You ain't got a lot of people that's sitting home waiting for their Social Security checks.
That's right.
You ain't got people's out here getting it. People's out here getting it. Famous Amos ain't start till 58. He ain't hit till 58.
Colonel Sanders.
There you go. So all of these, it's very integral that you get, and we get, and I get people involved, and so everybody feels a part, and everybody shops with us, everybody enjoys with us, and everybody grows with us. So we're here. The store is already up and running. We're going to merge the store with the products, and then we're going to start putting products that everybody consumes on a daily basis. We're going to start putting those on there. So
basically, for the distribution of funds. Okay.
No.
You spoke about earlier.
No.
Is there a tie-in where when I want my money, I can say send it to the store, and when I go to the store, can I tell the store to pull it out of that place where I placed it in my back office to pull that money so that it's seamless? You know what I'm saying?
Not at this time, but that's a great idea, and I'll make sure it's in one of the updates coming. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because we're not getting involved. Antonio is involved with Antonio's controlling your subscription part. That's not our thing.
Right.
That's Antonio's thing. We're not getting involved in anybody's money.
Right.
You purchase from the store, you get your product, and you get a commission kickback. And a commission kickback will figure that out. Me and Antonio will figure that out. Actually, the whole team can figure it out, give ideas as to what you think the kickback should be. But we're not getting involved in anybody's money. That's Antonio's network. Antonio's network takes, is the subscriptions. As far as us, you're buying a product, whether it's your own product or a product that you have to consume, and you're getting it directly to your door.
Got it.
Good stuff. And absolutely what both of you said, but I will make sure that it has less friction as possible, Jerome. That I will. And I will do it with each and every update. So the faster you can buy from your own community, better for us. Go ahead, Abby. I heard you trying to say something as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, Justin, is your e-commerce site officially up, or is it still beta? I see what you're saying, it resonates, but I want to at least see your site.
He's asking if your e-commerce site is officially up. I'll let
It's up. It's www.forticulture.com. Actually, it's forticulture.us. It's only .us. It's forticulture.us. It's only .us because the distribution is kind of broken into two different places. The U.S. distribution is shipped from U.S. and the global distribution is shipped from overseas. Only because of the customs barrier that was going on, it was tough getting products in, and it kind of like crippled the e-commerce business for a good 3, 4, 5 weeks, almost to a month, 2 months. So in order to, navigate through that issue, we shipped U.S. Most of the products are from U.S. and other products are from global, and that makes the delivery time that much quicker.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with customs, and you get your product a lot faster.
Good stuff. No, thank you. Now, stay ready, Justin, because we in the same energy. Justin is one of like 3 or 4 or 5 millionaires here that I can't take credit for. They're just, real recognized real, as far as I can tell you. I can't give it to you no other way. I only know streets, so I can't give it to you the other way. And he's made his name of claiming a lot of things, all sales, all derivations of sales, real estate, cars, everything. And he's extremely passionate about e-commerce, and I'm extremely not passionate about e-commerce. I do e-commerce because you can't do anything on the internet without it. But he is extremely passionate and is already building another multi-million-dollar company over there in e-commerce. So we have joined forces with Justin to allow him to be a genius on your behalf. Everybody follow me so far? This is what rich people do. Rich people find other rich people to get richer. Okay, middle class people try to do it themselves. Now, I could build it myself, but then you would have to wait as long as you have to wait for this software. And who wants to do that? Right? When he's already building it simultaneously as we are building it. And it takes nothing but 24 hours or less to combine the two. Did I get it? Okay, I'm going to let Justin add some brilliant stuff here, and we're going to keep talking about it. Go ahead, man.
Well, as to what you were talking about, I'll give you the why. I started the company because I had a real estate company and a music company. In the beginning, I was in music and I was a trade of narcotics in the United States. And then I went into, from music, I went into subprime mortgages. And from subprime mortgages, I learned the actual game and learned the gaming and the characters within inside the central banks and the subprime banks, which was like privately owned banks. Once the mortgage crisis bubble hit, I started my own real estate company because I seen what that was actually doing to the community and especially our community. And from there, I still had a passion for music and I started my music company back up. And then here comes 2018, 2019. We're in the information age. I'm actually a graduate of Rich Dad's Education as well. So I know about transitioning from the industrial age into the information age. I know it's a must, right? People in the industrial age are holding on to everything that they can, and it's slowly being taken away from them. So I said it's time for me to get into something different. I actually was able to move into an area where there's a lot of generational wealth. Now I'm from underserved communities, AKA the hood. Now I moved into an area where there's generational wealth, and I followed where the money was going. I followed where the generational wealth kids were going. If they weren't strung out, if they weren't in college, these people were starting companies and they were doing group economics within the community, but globally. So I said, what is this e-commerce? What is this? I need to learn this. But most of the people that were doing it were 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. And here I'm in my 30s, but they're making a lot of money, millions of dollars. So I put myself to it. I learned. I became, you got to be the old guy of the group for a minute. And then you get around other people who are like you, who are doing it on a big level. And I isolated myself and I built this company. I started e-commerce about a year and a half ago. And then I built the company five months ago and did good numbers. And now continue to build, and continue to join forces with like-minded people. And the rest is history. So I'm looking forward to the future. I'm excited about the future. I'm big on being a generalist and hiring specialists. I'm big on that. I'm not big on doing it yourself. I'm not big on trying to learn it and maintain everything that you built. So once I built this, I hired specialists to then run it for me or run it with me, because you can't do everything yourself. As an entrepreneur, you really can't micromanage and be successful, because you're running to a million different walls. I'm sure you can resonate. So that's basically where we're at. For the Culture Global will be your source for all of your online needs and your entrepreneurship needs. And it's going to join into different things later on. We have some stuff lined up, but I want you to feel comfortable, confident, and a part of your economy, what you're bringing to the table. When you buy online, I'm buying from my own network. I have the ability not only to put this on my own store if I wanted to make my own store, but I got the ability to put it on somebody else's network if I chose to become an entrepreneur. That dollar spent is a dollar in my community. Almost like a church tithe, and I don't really get into like religion and things like that, but you're spending you're buying in within your own, so you're building your own network and you're building your own foundation. So therefore, there's a foundation for you to later on do business ventures, later on become an entrepreneur, later on have a referral business, conversation piece for other business. There's so much space for possibility within what you're doing just by spending within your own. And to be perfectly honest, it's going to come to a point very soon that you're going to have no choice but to build your own economic community. You got 2 candidates in office. I don't know who's you're going to have to, I'm an independent, but I focus on the values of the people and the laws that we created, why they were created and all that good stuff. But you're going to have to focus on group economics in order to survive, in order to build, because there's no jobs, and the jobs that are there, it's either human or machine. It's either human or machine. And as a business person, it's a lot easier to hire a machine and don't have to pay him no 401k, no medical, none of that stuff. But what happens to the guy who's been working for 34 years? If he doesn't have a circle of group economics to build within, he's got to rely on the government to pay for it, to survive. So this is a chance for everybody to become an entrepreneur, everybody to buy from their own community and have the space possibility to grow within the network. So if anybody has any questions on the beginning stages of this, please let me know. I'm right here for you.
All right.
The store looks great. The store looks great, Justin. I'm looking at it right now.
Thank you.
It's nice. That's nice. So if I understand what you're saying, we all have the ability to be affiliates in that respect as well. So we can not only put our own products up, but we'll be affiliating with our entire group economy to where we will make money off of that. If we buy something, or even if we send somebody to the store to buy something, we can earn commissions. Is that correct?
As far as the commissions and the money part, we have not worked that out yet. Like, as far as taking people's money, I like to generalize that to a system. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm distributing it through Amazon, so we don't have to worry about sending the product. We don't have to worry about taking people's money or holding people's money or buybacks or paybacks. I try to keep things as automated and as specialist as possible. In other words, if somebody has a monster system, like I was telling Antonio that he's going to be the new Jeff Bezos, and that in order to do that, it's going to take some time, but they're going to throw everything at you under the kitchen sink to get there. So before you get there, it makes good sense to pair with Jeff Bezos, with
Absolutely.
Amazon. They have a winning system that has basically bowled over and taken over the nation. So it wouldn't make, in the beginning stages, why go and build something where you can join and build up and then be a part and then do your own thing? So that's why we're distributing through Amazon. That's why the payments are being done through Amazon and through our payment system, PayPal, all of the global payment, all the global currencies are accepted. Every credit card is accepted, and it's being taken that way. So it's through major banking organizations. So there's no riffraff or you don't have to worry about anything with money. Money is being done through a major banking organization, and is distributed through Amazon. So you don't have to worry about money or distribution. As far as commissions or point systems, we have to work that out.
Gotcha. Thank you.
But
right.
The idea behind it was, I know we have a lot of community and church people on here. If you donate or buy your normal daily products from the store, we can then put a percentage to the side. Now we're also starting the T-shirt portion of it, right? It's a print-on-demand T-shirt, but it's working on the quality of the shirts to make sure that everybody gets the best quality shirt and that they're happy with the product. So the actual software and the design is there for print-on-demand, but the excess of quality and quantity of T-shirts have to be applied to that. And within that, if you have a church organization, if you have a business meeting, if you have a baby shower, if you have a, whatever you got going on and you need promotion, you're doing a new, like she just said about the fraternities, you want T-shirts. Your percentage or your commissions quote will then go to give you credit on T-shirts too. So you get your products then for free. And if you're a business person, you take your free product that you get and you go ahead and sell it for $20 or $19.99, and you're getting a lot of money because we're putting the best quality T-shirts. We're not putting T-shirts on there that you can't sell for $5 and $10. We're putting quality T-shirts on there, best cotton thread, best seams, so that you'd be able to go ahead and resell it for anywhere between $10 and $20 easily because of the quality of the product. So that's one thought on the point system. I'd like to hear you guys give me any insight or anything you want on as far as how you think the points or commission system should work.
Mr. Justice.
Yes.
If I have books already on Amazon, how do I get them on your e-commerce?
Send me the book. I'll put it on.
I'm sending you 3.
Okay.
More of that, ladies and gentlemen. More of that.
Thank you.
Let me explain a few things, and then we can get to these points. Let me put some goldfish crackers on this. Everybody those are easy to eat. Goldfish crackers. What's the number 2 mission? Someone give it to me again. I know it's redundant, but you might want to give it to me again.
Create 100,000 millionaires.
That's number 1.
Get rid of student loans.
That's number 3.
Make the least.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm sorry. Student loans was number 4. War hunger was number 3. Now,
okay.
The least salesperson. I can't sell nothing. I'm a silver slipper. I don't feel like selling nothing. How many of y'all in that category? I just don't feel like it. I could probably learn, but I'm not doing that no more. Come on now, don't lie to me now. It, do not. Okay, thank you very much. All right, you get them young folk out there to learn. That's what I probably should have led with. Okay, then. People like that. Pay attention to the patterns that Justin just said, that I just said. Look, Agent Killer the camera just to say. Law just got. Law wrote a bunch of videos and did a bunch of articles, and then used ATS to get 20 more articles plus. Okay, is that right, Law? Why don't you go ahead and tell them?
That is correct.
High quality service. How fast was the turnaround, Law?
The turnaround is between 48 hours once the titles are actually finalized. Then the 48 hours is when the article started to roll in.
So we sent them the titles. Do you approve these titles, sir? Said yes.
I approve the titles beforehand. Once I actually get the articles, I'm reviewing the articles, checking it just to make sure it's within my caliber, my information, all that stuff. Great, cool, goes back, and then I'll get the final version.
Boom. Yeah, got it? It's just like that. It's super simple, all proofread, no problems. You want to make any corrections, you can. If you don't, you don't. It just is what it is. But we're writing your books for you, ghostwriting. Do you understand? Why? Because it's called bestseller, not best writer. And you probably want to hurry up and have some written material so you can get to the selling. Thus enters Justin. I don't know how to put my book out there. Justin, do you know how to put a book out there?
Sure do.
So now, once again, okay, it's called bestseller. You can have typos in there. If you sell 10,000 copies, use a bestseller. We're placing you into an infrastructure that you can say, Antonio, you work. And I say, yes, ma'am.
I didn't even know that actually exists. I just actually published a book, but I did all the writing myself because it was a book on my actual life. But a couple of new books and ideas that I have going on self-help business, I want to commingle my experiences with actual fact and self-help. And that's very intriguing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I will tell you where I got it from. It's a millionaire guy that I know. And he was just talking one day and he said, oh yeah, some lady, yeah, she's writing my book for me. And I went, what? What? And come to find out, I'm one of the few people that actually writes his own books. I'm like, what?
Now I have a company that manages, and myself, songwriters and production. So ghostwriting and song and publishing. How does the ghostwriting of the books work as far as royalties and publishings and so forth? How does that work? Because I'm big on owning my publishing, owning my rights. I get royalties, and I get royalties for the rest of my kids will get royalties, and their kids' kids will get royalties. But
no
how
doubt.
does that work?
In ATS, I don't know any other place, but for $20 a subject, because that's basically, and it's unlimited words. It depends on how much we can get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The rest is yours. There's no credit given to us. There's no royalties. There's no publishing. It's back 100% back to you. It's
$20 per book.
$20. So let's say you got 13 chapters or something. So it'd be $20 times 13.
Oh, I got a couple of books coming out soon. I'm gonna add one or two good chapters in it.
That's it.
Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm about to jump off. So the book that I have, I started it already. So if I finish with like doing everything I was going to put in the book on a video, all of that can be comprised into.
And yes, if you record it on audio or video, we will then add to your book.
Okay.
Absolutely. And you keep 100% of everything. Because I'm like you, Justin. Control, right? Especially, and we're not talking about control issues, y'all. We're talking about controlling the proper infrastructure for legacy creation. These are two different, they're not talking about don't talk woman or nothing like that. No. We're not talking about that. We're talking about infrastructure, human resources, the royalties for the kids. This is business control, smart stuff. So I won't have nobody control my stuff. So the way I structured it here is myself and my team of writers, we give it all back to you. The only reason why you even know about law is because law gave me permission to talk about law. That's the only reason. It's the only reason.
Who's the distributor and the printer?
I'm working on a printer right now. I don't have the printer right now. Right now, if we wanted to publish a book, Deanna has picked that up for me because that's what I was doing. I taught everything I know. And I believe you're going straight through Amazon, right, Deanna? Is that correct? But here's what's in negotiation right now. It's just not a sealed deal. But right now, we've gone back to India because it's cheaper. And we have here's the details. It cost me $9 to print my 611-page book. But with the publisher, with the printer that we're using right now, cost me $2. I went from 9 to 2. So what I'm doing is sealing a good deal or just going to buy the whole company because that's how I act. And then that's going to be in hours. Justin pulled that information out of me. But please know that we're looking to own the whole kit and caboodle.
You better watch yourself, boy.
Yes.
I like yourself. The book I just published, I had some issues with the printer and the publisher. With doing the cover was coming out 3 different ways.
Yep.
And the publishing was giving me, and so I started my own publishing company.
Yep.
I started Dare to Dream Publishing, which is the name of our music company. Yes, and I published it ourselves. We did it ourselves and joined the printer and finally got it right. But they charged $377 for 118 pages. So if you went down, I might go down to maybe 90 cents.
That's right. Absolutely.
The profit. Yeah, we need to link up.
Okay. Got you. We'll definitely link up, and I'll put Deanna, me, you, him, and Satish need to be on a Zoom call, and then we can chop it out. He can ask all the questions possible. You can get us a recording anyway. Zoom, audio. You can turn your phone upside down, talk like this with all the popping in it. Whatever it is, anything that we can get audibly. Actually, you can even send us written, and we can do that too. We just need your words so we can sound like a professional you. Okay? That's the whole point. And then add to your content. And all of this is inside the ATS. It's been worked on. Law just made me launch it faster because that's Law. If you know Law, that's what he does. Right now is when he wants stuff. Law made me, and y'all get into the habit of not saying no to your customers. Okay, say yes to your customers. Please get into that habit. Say yes to your customers. If I give you any advice in 2020, okay, Arshia, say yes to your customers. So we have writing services. Now we have distribution services with Justin. If you're not understanding what's happening here, there is a clear pattern. This company favors 2 individuals, two people groups is what I should say. Silver slippers is what Dr. Sugar Trash says. And people who say, nah, you do it. We favor these 2 people groups. Do you understand? This is the 2 people groups we favor.
Thank you.
Yes, it's in the number 2 mission as well. The reason being is because our goal is different. Our goal is to be number 1 company in the world. Our goal is to have some themes, and sometimes you have to be like Jeff Bezos and own a lot of stuff to pull off a lot of things. But this company is either going to work with me, which they are. I'm just going to buy them, which I can. I do that quite more often than what y'all know. I do that. I bought 4 companies last year. So I do that. And I never buy publicly. I just buy And all of a sudden, we got some brand new feature, y'all. Oh my God, that was cool. You never know I bought somebody. Do that all the time. Okay. And where I come from, and I know Justin gonna understand this, is get down or lay down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to work with you. And if you're not gonna let me work with you, then you gotta lay down.
Right.
That's it. That's it. So do y'all understand what Justin is saying? What he is saying is a different echelon, hierarchy, a higher in our program of us being more of a one-stop shop to you. Imagine going to Harvard University, and then every time you spoke in class, a team of writers was writing down what you spoke about. You left Harvard with a book. And then you left Harvard with the ability to distribute that book, and Harvard did it for you and gave you 100% of your rights. That's what we're talking about. Okay? Say yes for any reason. I ask because some of my clients are unreasonable. Clearly unique. My answer to your question is I fire customers. I do not deal with unreasonable customers. So you're probably having a situation in which your head is in your pocket. The problem with cash is the moment you accept cash, you become someone's slave. The problem with cash flow is it's freedom. You want cash flow, not customers. Those are two different things, okay? Now, while cash flow comes from customers, listen to what the brilliance Justin said. Many things are as automated as possible. So cash flow comes from his system, and customers are plugged into that system. So if you have an unreasonable customer, you just fire them because the system itself is the cash flow. If any of you get out of line, I will fire you. You will get no refund. I would say, tell them what I would say, Jerome. You heard me say it before. They charged me up one day a couple of years ago. I said, thank you.
Thank you for your donation.
I got doggone right.
Still cracks me up.
I hired some guy. It didn't work out. He had 6 people tried to turn on me, Justin, and they with all venom on the call, and all I did was go, thank y'all for your donation, and moved on. Didn't say a single word. I didn't get here. There's no way I grew up homeless and I'm soft. Please don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted.
I'll give you it, like, as far as I'll give you the month or the back, because it ain't worth the energy. Here, take your money back and continue to move forward.
Exactly.
Because possibly, if you change your mindset, you might become a customer and recycle, and later on in life. But the energy for that's exactly why we deal with major
that's right
organizations, because let them deal with it.
That's right. That's why I switched all y'all payments to PayPal, because I wanted PayPal to deal with the chargebacks. Yeah, like PayPal, you deal with it until I either buy a merchant and make it ours or create my own merchant. Y'all deal with it.
Too much stress.
No, I don't want to know nothing about the merchant laws anyway, and nothing like that. Now, to Clearly Unique's question, always say yes to your customer, but you got to make sure these people are your customer, okay? We're talking about your customers. Everybody's not your customer. So let's. Oh, Patricia, you want to say something? Okay. Well, let's land this plane. I want you to understand. Justin will be back again Monday. I want you to get that Law. They're trying to make me remember you. Thank you, Deanna. You had your hand up, Law. You want to make sure. I probably called him a little too late because he's at work. Lets me know if he flickered his camera on. I want you all to know that we're doing this as easy as possible for you. It's difficult for us, but how do we make Nandi a millionaire from all his gifts? Can y'all see the question we're asking? How do we take full go? How do we take someone? Oh, she does have a question. Okay. How do we take someone that's a baby boomer in a rural area and make them have big city money? Okay, these are the questions we ask ourselves. How do we teach a baby boomer how to do all this stuff, but then say, hey, don't worry about the learning curve. Let's make you money now, and you can learn while making money as well, right? How do we do that? Go ahead, Patricia. You had a question.
Yes, I do. Okay, so I am like tingling all over right now. Okay, so this publishing
Justin to do that.
thing. Okay, so because I'm ghostwriting a book for someone, and I like the process, but I see that it is a bit laborious, right? So
it is,
and I have 2 other people that want me to do the same.
Yep.
So, should I?
Hold on, stop right there. Let the hustler come out just for a second.
Okay, come on.
So what you do is you say, Antonio, this is what we're gonna do. I ask my clients for what they want to talk about. They send me a few videos. Now, you charging me $20. I'm charging them $30. It's the reason why I kept it so low, y'all. Okay? Now you're saying, well, we'll publish your book, ladies and gentlemen. This is Patricia talking. And I'm thinking for a 13-chapter book, you're going to have 3 sections in each chapter. 13 times 3, Grace?
39.
And then 39 times 30, Grace.
Is it 117 or 1170? 1170.
I'm thinking for $1,170, we're going to have your entire book written for you. See that, Patricia? Published for you and distributed for you. And the extra $500 will be for whatever energy you just want to charge for, okay? A service fee. So you just did clandestinely disguise it as something. So now people get books ghostwritten for $1,600 from start to finish. Now you may say, well, that's a bit expensive. First of all, try writing the book, because you'll self-publish a book for that much, and you did 2 years worth of writing.
Yeah.
Now sit back and do a workshop and guarantee people they can get their books written in 72 hours. And then charge $999 for that workshop. And then have the charge $99 for that workshop and have the upsell.
Can you repeat that, Antonio, about the workshop?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning. You do a $99 workshop and you say, all right, you guarantee your book could be out in 70. Your book could be finished in 72 hours. Okay. Something like that. Something crazy. Book in a week. Something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the upsell in that is, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do, but we can write your entire book for you. You have standard package, 13 chapters, 3 sections each one. You know that's going to cost you $30. Why? Because we're going to charge you $20, and you're going to put 10 on top of it. Help me somebody. Now, automatically from the top, you done made 13 times 3 times 10. Now they paying you. But then you're going to be smart, and then you're going to put a whole $500 fee or $1,000 fee, whatever you want to do, on top, just for your energy, just for brokering the deal. The hospitals do that to you. They got a service fee and a maintenance fee. You understand? A mechanic show up, let somebody fix your computer. They charge you the $75 just to show up, $140 just to show up. All right, well, you got a $5.
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
Meyer brand snacks promise the great value you expect with a quality guarantee in every bite. And summertime snacking is our most favorite snacking season of all, because Meyer brand makes it deliciously easy. From new lemonade flavors to classic ingredients for backyard s'mores to creamy ice cream varieties like new limited edition Purple Cow by Meyer Very Berry Americana with ribbons of real strawberry and blueberry swirls waving in creamy vanilla ice cream. Stop into Meyer and discover big taste and bigger savings on Meyer brand summertime snacks.
$100 service fee, you understand? So now your book costs $1,600 for them to do it, and they don't write a single word, but they get 100% publishing, 100% profits. Now, pay attention, because you're doing the workshop, you're doing the whole 8 hours, you pump people up, you letting them know all the value, how to get this done. You're never telling them that you're using ATS for the services, and now you make $1,600. And let me show you something real quick. This is why I said, hold on, Patricia, before you say something. Let me go ahead and let that hustler come out real quick. And then what you do is you say, well, I want to make 6 figures. All right, then. So you take $100,000 and you divide it by 1170, as Grace said. And all Patricia needs to do is get 85 people a year. Help me, somebody.
Mm.
Okay, you can finish with your question, Patricia.
How many people per year?
85.
Oh my God.
And that's through the business university?
85, and you ain't write nothing.
So what about the courses now?
The courses aren't taught here. We're going to let Carol teach the courses, right? You're going to do that. You're going to do that, and then you're going to distribute it with Justin. Right? You're going to distribute it with the store with Justin, and then still make some sort of split that we'll decide on the back end from their book.
Wow. See, let me tell you why this is.
Justin, you started all this.
I'm in, Antonio. I'm in.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I was a couple of months ago. I had an early morning session, I'll say, and I had all these things written down that I was going to do. I had no idea how those things were going to come. But I had publishing company on that list.
Look at you.
And the other day, I was like, I don't think I'm going to have time to do that one. But that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. But then look at here, look at here, look at here.
This is what happens when you got 2 hustlers from the streets that turn out to be millionaires. This is what happens.
Wow.
God is good. God is so good.
It's on.
Is it? That's why we're giving 100% of the publishing back to you. That's why Justin said, listen, we don't want nothing to do with your money. We so far out of it, y'all. We are just your labor force. Do you understand?
So when it comes to their ISBN number and things like that,
all that.
Okay, but I have a book too that, of course, I went through KDP Publishing, and of course, I didn't purchase my own ISBN. I let them give me one.
That's cool.
So if I get my book through you guys, I need a different ISBN, right?
No, we can do both. We can go through KDP, or we can just get. So when I was publishing, I passed over Deanna now. I buy 10 ISBNs at a time. I buy them in bulk.
Okay, so you buy your own. Okay.
Yeah, I buy them in bulk. But if you look at all my books, you'll see some of them that say it's published by ATS company or something. You'll see some of them say it's published by Amazon, because I'd be lazy, right? I'd be lazy. I'm like Justin. I had one bad experience. All it took me was have my first book, one bad experience. And I started my own publishing company, bought my book back, and I don't even know if those people are still in business. But I know I sold more than they did. I know that much.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that much. I had one bad experience and started I never wanted to be a publisher. But what you're not going to do.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay, one more quick
question. A bad experience. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you have options in terms of binding? So I'm writing a devotional to my book that matches the book. And so I want it bound in a different way, like with the spiral or just whatever. Can you do that through?
All right. So this is a perfect example here, clearly unique, about saying yes to your customers. The answer is no, we don't have that option. Yes, we'll go get that option.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing I said to Jerome earlier. No, that's not an option, Jerome, but in the second update, it will be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I have no idea how to solve your problem, Patricia, but Deanna, she can do that in her sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, she can figure that out just because it's Tuesday.
It's a printing issue. It's not complicated.
Right.
Yeah,
So
Antonio.
that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's too administrative for me, though. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her thing. Go ahead, Carol.
Yeah, Antonio, I just have a quick question. So I have actually 3 books in the working that I'm actually working on. But there's one that I wanted to have envelopes in the book on some of the pages underneath, like a little secret something for somebody to actually open up and look in there. So is that a possibility?
That is a possibility. That would raise the cost of your book printing for sure. Another way to do that is to graphically put that in each page of your book where you wanted that in black and white. Then it really wouldn't cost you anything. So you can do one of both.
Okay, so I'm talking about a physical print.
No, I know. I'm saying, so basically what I'm saying is, so what you're saying is that'll cost more in paper and more in print. Like the printer itself, it would just cost more in resources. So they raise the cost of your book up. You get what I'm saying? Now, let's say you figured out a digital way to do that. Like you just, on the bottom of the page, you put an envelope and graphics on the printed page, and then the secret kind of falls out of it. Like it's a picture. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And then that wouldn't cost you anything. So
Okay.
that wouldn't cost you anything. I'm not telling you to do that. I just gave you both options. One will raise the cost of printing. One will just be a black and white printed thing. It's like a picture,
Thank you.
Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely. That's really good. That's a very unique book too. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I got a private message. Call out my name when you start to. Oh, okay. Let me do one more thing. I promised somebody that I would do who wants to know how to go live on Facebook without being live? Because right after this phone call, we will be live during ATS week again. All right, so I got one. Okay, hands are going up quickly. All right, here we go. Michelle, last name Black, middle name Rihanna. That's not her middle name. I just made it. I have no idea. No idea.
I wish I was skinny like Rihanna. Lord knows I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. I got you in my earplugs. I'm here.
All right, here we go. Now, okay, Charmone says she wants to know. Thank you all for being here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a classic tip of how I go live without being live. But now it's not my goal to fool anybody. It's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm showing people, Patricia, you ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like they got regular live videos. I got post-produced live videos. You understand what I'm saying? Like when I said something, a graphic came out my mouth. Different kind of stuff. Yeah. At some point, you got to keep showing people. I know you want to be like Patricia, but you ain't like Patricia. God only made one Patricia. Sometimes you got to do it. You get to a point where you got to do that. Okay. Now, there's the link in the chat. I would now share my screen. It's called OBS. Open Broadcaster Software. If you are a gamer of any kind, of any type, this is what gamers do. I will show you what I mean by what gamers do. So if you go to my Facebook page, the first thing you're going to see, because I'm a big gamer and I'm actually big in the gaming community, and sometime today I'll be playing my game and drinking scotch at the same time, you will see that, let's see. Stop it. All right, there we go. You scroll. Nope. All right, it's still trying to load up. So if I come here and I go with, let's just type in, give me GTA 5. There we go. I type in GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. What you see, my friends, is, let's just look at this guy. He's live right now. We'll look at this guy. He's live right now. He's got 2 viewers, so he's not someone major. But what you see is his picture here and then video. Pretty easy to do. Nothing difficult about that. Now, what I'm going to do is show you someone who is a lot larger than him. And you're going to see what their production looks like as soon as, well, it's not catching up with me. So you're going to see what their production looks like. Basically, here's what it is. Let me stop my screen for a second. When you're a gamer, you got the whole production going on. And then they edit their videos because there's a lot of boring stuff that happen walking to the stage. Okay? I'll give you a good idea. So basically what you want to do is you want to post-produce your gaming video and then stream it live. Does this make sense? Post-produce. You want to cut it, you want to edit it, you want to put you in the right spot, and you want to have the game come out in the right spot. And I'll give you a fantastic example of this right now, because one of the games that Deanna and myself played and a few others is a game called Fallout 76. Huge in the community. So
What? Deanna plays games?
Every day with me. Every day. Yes, sir. So
Fallout is yeah.
Yes. Yes. This is one of the big guys. It's one of the big guys that's coming here, but maybe you won't hear it.
I don't know why. Hey fellow vote-wearers, it's Angry Turtle coming back with yet another video.
James Angry
but
Turtle.
First, I have two new patrons that I want to warmly welcome. It's Self and Foxy Sneak. Welcome guys to the Turtles Army on the Patreon. And now,
all right, so now you see the full game here, and he's just going to keep going. And I'll just show you screens. Like, this is different. Look, this is the stuff you can't see. This is the stuff you can't see. This is the actual game. That's a bit different than the other guy. So let me show you. The other just did a standard video. This guy has the full game mechanics all in there because it's post-produced. Everybody follow me so far? Have y'all seen? I'll show you one more. I'll give you one more example because it's not enough for me to teach you how to do it. You need to have a full understanding of why you should be doing it. And I'm gonna and listen, you've been seeing it. You just haven't processed that. You just thought only rich people can do it. You never knew it was at your leisure to do the same thing too. And Michelle has been waiting for me to show this. And I keep telling her I'm going to show it to her. And I told her, you know what? I'll do it over the call. She sent me a message yesterday. She was like, hey, boy, you're going to do it right now. Well, she didn't say it that way, but it's kind of what the message meant. You know, do I got to drive down there? Like, you go ahead and tell me what we got to do so we can go ahead and do it.
Antonio, before the call
Yes.
ends, I just want to tell you, clearly Unique is excited. She's in the chat. She's like, I have a question. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, come on. Let me hear from you, clearly Unique. And while I'm pulling up this video of Lisa Nichols, let me hear from you.
I am a VR gamer, and I need to, and I want to know
excited.
if I'm laying in bed enjoying the meeting, and because last night I was up real late designing my store in my VR, and I need to know if anyone here knows anything about Unity. I'm trying to learn Unity because they have what are called kits inside of the program, but I want a specific type of look within. Anyway, just only if anyone knows about Unity and how I can use it to drop into what is called alt space. I may have to elaborate more, but I didn't,
Well, yeah, I got a very good idea what you're talking about.
And we're getting Fallout. I have what is called an Oculus Quest, and we're getting that game you're talking about. We're getting that in the Quest.
Look at you.
Excited.
All right, let me break down what you said to everybody else because they have no idea what you said. Okay, they have no idea what you said. Like, look, Sugar Grace is like, she clearly is 7 years ahead of y'all. Basically, virtual reality is a real thing, but it's not since your neighbor next door doesn't have it and go home and do it. You don't really know nothing about it. But she is, you understand? And she uses Facebook's company Oculus because they bought Oculus, and she has some equipment from them, and she is a virtual reality gamer. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, she's a virtual reality gamer. Are you also into esports and virtual reality as well?
Not yet,
But
yet.
you are in
Time. There's so much to explore in there. I basically live in there when I'm not working or designing for my clients. Then now they have this they have it set up in there. It's called an app. It's called give me a second. You done made me excited because I can't talk to no one about this because no one knows what I'm talking about. But with inside, they have a place where you can hold virtual meetings and stuff like that. And you can also go there and you can mirror your computer to work while you're in your VR headset. My son bought it for me last Christmas, and he said, "Mom, you're never gonna come out of there. Now you can work in there." Yes, I can work while I'm inside.
Got you addicted.
But anyway, so I have this idea in alt space. I want to design my store there. I do t-shirts and more. I customize everything. And I'm trying to put it within the VR because there are communities that I belong to within VR. And I'm trying to get that off the ground.
No, it's completely smart. If you do it, you're gonna be filthy. Well, you're gonna be pretty rich one day. No, but you're first. No, you're first. There's power in being first. The mere fact that most of the people here don't know what you're talking about. I just happen to know because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd and I'm a gamer, and it's my job to know, right? So yes, we can definitely help you out building that. That'll be just let me record it. Okay, that's all I want you to do. I'll help you out as much as you need help. Just let me film every session.
I don't care. Okay. Do that.
Okay. Do that. That's our deal. That's our deal. Okay. I film it. Zoom or something. We're filming all the sessions, and Diana, I bring you in with me too.
Well, I need to be able to send you what I've been doing so far, so you can see where I'm at and what I'm doing. Okay. All
right. So Diana, set that up.
Thank you, Mama.
Get her information. Yes.
So Antonio,
yes,
with that being said, can we actually teach courses in it?
Absolutely. Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Lord have mercy. That's a blessing.
Yes, it is.
I'm so happy you brought that up.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
For those who don't know about the Oculus Quest, okay, so the first one was kind of expensive, but the second one they have coming out, of course, I'm getting it. But the second one they have coming out, it's they're only starting at $299. Now the first one we had to pay pretty high up for it because it ran out quickly. But if you go to the Oculus Quest website,
I'm posting a link
right now. You can put one probably on back order. You probably can put it on back order, and you can get it for $299 if you do the 64 gig. Mr. Antonio, I know you're going to get the 256 one. That one is only $399 though. But for $299, you can get a 64 gig, and it'll get you into virtual reality quick.
I gotta do it for my boys.
It's an experience out of this world. I'm not kidding.
She's 7 to 10 years ahead of most people in the world. Forget America, in the world. Remember, I taught a class on this though. I taught a class telling you that virtual reality and voice would take over.
Yes,
and
Lord.
This was one of the things that I told you about. They will. Listen to what she said. She accidentally said it, but she meant it. and is prosperous, should you not be resistant to change? She said, oh, and now I can work in there too? Mom, you're never going to leave.
No, yes,
And this is the
I love
way
it.
it works. Why deal with Trump and Biden when you can create your own reality?
I go and I party in there. I go and I work in there. I work out in there. I do everything in there.
I work, I party, I do everything. She said I'm in communities.
Oh, I went to church in there, Mama Trash. I went to church in there. I couldn't sleep one morning, and I didn't know they were holding church so early. So when I went into one of the communities, I could hear this church. I could hear this music playing. So I started walking around within the VR. I started walking around, and I followed the music, and I sat outside in virtual reality on the bench listening to the music, and the guy started preaching. And I looked behind me, and there was a title behind me. I can't remember what the title was. I think I took a picture of it. And I went into the doors, and there were like 7 other people there, and they were having church. And I didn't know what to say. I just stood there for a second, and the guy said, "Come on over. You know, we're talking about this and that." And they have what they're talking about written like on what it looks like a wall. And it's amazing, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt with all this.
No. You get. I was actually going.
You hit a spot. You hit a spot and woke me up. You.
Okay. I was actually going to end the call 30 minutes ago, and I'm no. I'm glad I did not, because you just blessed a whole lot of folk.
Oh, okay.
And she don't sound like she's 16 years old either.
Oh.
You understand? So y'all get ready for the change. There's some strategic thinkers in here that just got blessed by you.
Oh, wonderful.
Had
No, I'm not 16, but it's for every age. It's for every age.
And it's going to be in about 40 years, everyone listening to me, in one generation, I should say, forget 40 years, 25 years, people will spend more time in virtual reality than they will in the real world.
Yes, indeed.
They will. They will. I'm telling you, it's already happening. Sometime I just play my game and just had the headphones on and just chill with my gaming friends, because we never talk about politics and stuff. We never get into none of that stuff. Okay? We just play the game and kill stuff, and which is actually quite stressful.
Antonio?
Stressless. Yes, ma'am.
I know we're never getting off this, but I just got a question for you. You know, years ago, and it's years ago, I'm serious, I was in some kind of group online, which is something like this, but instead of it being like the virtual reality, you had your own avatar. And you go inside and you're part of that group, but you can go to like Italy, you can go, you know, like all over the world and actually meet people from that place that has their own avatar.
Yes,
and you all guys can hang out and you go party, or you get invited to somebody's place for this. Is that something like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely it is.
Okay.
Absolutely it is.
I did that like years ago, and then I let it go because it was like too overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hooked in it.
Absolutely is. Absolutely is. So let me show you all. I'm going to show you. Stay happy. Clearly, Unique. You don't move from that. Okay, you stay happy.
I will.
Okay. Watch this, y'all. Michelle, come back. First off, you can't do this on a live video. Maybe StreamYard, but you can't do it like this.
What I realize is.
Secondly, do you see her name? And do y'all see this? Yes?
Yes.
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 Did you hear the music? Was my volume working? Did you hear the music too?
Yes.
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 See?
On my plate, you know, we just did a show.
Production. All
So I drink a
post-production.
shake.
That's
I
one
was
her
strawberry
right hand
soda.
being. All post-production. And she can have anything coming across the screen she wants.
Attracted to me.
Should she do it? And et
You
cetera,
know,
et cetera, et cetera. Show you
I'm
one
ready
more.
to serve the world.
Let's see how it ends. Right there. Boom. All of this is post-production. Now, let me show you what I mean. So let's go to, there's a crazy guy out there. I'm not sure if y'all know him. His name is Antonio. And he's kind of way ahead of his time. It's ridiculous how ahead of his time he is. But when you get down to his page, which I hope you have set his page to see first, because anything you trying to do, I can assure you, he is already dominating. Pay attention.
No. Okay, so as of today, you're not.
Actually, I'll show it to you better. Give me a second. I'll show it to you not online. This is the episode playing today. Get closer to the mic. Where is it at? Boom. Actually, it's like 4 episodes playing today. Michelle, you there? Grace, get her here.
I said she's sitting, she's waving. She's
All
there.
right. Now, there's a couple of things I want y'all to pay attention to. This is me blessing you. Ain't gonna be much longer. How the heck? Oh, I forgot to share my screen in fast. This is the episode today. Can you see what's the time and how long is this episode, Grace? This is the first one.
4 hours, 25 minutes, 58
Yes,
seconds.
58 seconds. Y'all ain't even seen this one yet. Pay attention. This is post-production.
Hey, everybody, listen. Before you watch this video, do me a favor. You need to like.
This is.
Hey, everybody, listen. Before you watch this video, do me a favor. You need to like it if you're on that kind of platform. Subscribe, and most importantly, hit that bell. The algorithms out here, they killing the player. In fact, they killing everybody out here. For all of you, if you're really a fan of mine, I need you to hit that bell. It's on most of these platforms. I need you to subscribe, but most importantly, hit that bell. That bell is going to let you override the algorithm, get notifications, so we can increase engagements and get down on this piece. Hit that bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's your girl, Grace Sandals, here, ATS.
You see that? You see Grace, right? Y'all see Grace with her little skinny self? Y'all see her? Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
All right, outstanding. Now, what's going to happen, she's going to talk, and then
You'll see some changes going on in your life. I'm Grace Sandals. You know I'm going to be here. ATS launch week. We'll see.
All right, so then you got Riqueza down here at the bottom, ATS TV at the top, bottom right.
You at the top, not from the top.
As a woman, ladies know who you are.
All right, so good production. Like I couldn't do that. And then you see me. But hold on. Keep going. See law. All this stuff is chopped in. And then it comes back.
Now what you got to do.
And then there's some hidden secrets in here. You had to watch it, though, to figure it out. Hidden secrets.
We would end all.
Here's the point. Let me put in my headphones now. This, my friends, is that you can't. I can't chop in Grace and Deanna and all that stuff that's coming. I can't chop them in like that. I just can't. It just doesn't work that way with all the graphics. Plus, you're going to see later on today, you'll see Jerry's commercial in there. You'll see Grace's commercial in there. Yes, you will. You're going to see a lot of that stuff in there. You're going to see all sorts of stuff in there on chopped in. So, Antonio, are you doing live so you can act like you're live? No. I'm doing live without being live for all that high quality. Go ahead, Law. It's all about the quality and the program. And now that's 4.5 hours of video. Then the other one's already done. Then there's the other one. So it's going to be 12 hours of videos played today. Imagine having enough content where you can run 12 hours of video, high quality, 4K. Go ahead, Law.
My question is, because I'm still slightly confused. I did my OBS this morning because I'm going through, doing the release complacency training again. Now, when I hit stream on OBS, right, it's not until you actually hit stream that it then that it connects to Facebook, right? And then you still had to hit go live on Facebook for it to actually go live. Right. Now, I do understand that it does lag, which is acceptable. I did my research and forums and stuff like that. It's supposed to. Right. But the part that I still feel disconnects from me is when I hit play in OBS, sometimes it doesn't start off from the very beginning on Facebook. So I don't know, what am I doing wrong?
Right. No doubt. You're not doing anything wrong. It's that delay eating you up. Everything has a delay when it comes to media. I'm purchasing a new video camera, should be 4K compatible. Okay, good. Somebody sent me a private message. Everything has this when you watch CNN, they ask a question and then the reporter has to wait 3 seconds. Yes, Bob, you're absolutely right. The hurricane behind us is completely ridiculous. Right, all that stuff. You understand? They have to do all that because all media has that because that's just because we're going across the world. You get what I'm saying? We're going across the world, so there's a little delay. But Law, what you do is you need to get a video editor, edit your video. Maybe go to YouTube, download a 10-second or 15-second countdown video, and then let that count down so it eat up that video. You understand what I'm saying? By 5 seconds and not your actual content.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Because I'm doing that now with my newer videos. I'm doing that
there
now.
You go.
Hit that subscribe button and all that other jazz.
There you go. Good job.
Okay, gotcha.
No, good question. Now, you actually taught us the steps too. So, Antonio, how do I use this? It's real simple. The first thing you want to do, obviously, is go and download it. You're either Windows, Mac, or Linux. If you don't know what Linux is, you don't have one. Windows or Mac. Windows or Mac. In my case, it's Mac. Once you download it, once you download it, the next thing you need to do. Now, you should never show nobody this, but I'm going to show you because I'm not using my permanent key. So I'm going to show you. This is the next important step. Actually, this is the most important step there, Michelle. Where's Michelle at? Let me put my camera on her. There you are. This is the most important step that I cannot stress to you how important this is because you can only do it from a desktop or a laptop, something like that. Once you download it and install it properly, I can't tell you how to install on your computer. Every computer's different, okay? You have to figure out how to install on your computer. But then what you're going to do is, this is going to load up. I'm making a movie. You're going to go to live. Once you go to live, there's a section in live you more than likely have not paid attention to. And while I'm thinking about it, I saw a chat where Ken said, I'm down for all the good stuff. Just put us in the directory. Ken, I've got no problem with that. I meant to comment on that earlier and just pop back up in my head. Now, this is what your live is going to look like now with Creator Studio. Forgive the delay. My computer's using a lot of resources. Now, you can either go live, forget all this stuff. It's a scheduled video, upcoming events. Then you're going to put, hey, I'm going to put it on this page. What page? This page right here. This is the page I want to use. Okay, I got a bunch of pages. Then you put your title here. You're going to put your description here. Michelle, then you have an option. If you've approved all this stuff already, I can cross-post to this many pages. That means I can have my video running live with all these pages. It's a lot of them, okay? All these pages. There's a reason for that. Then I can share to groups as well. So I can have it shared to groups as well. Keep an eye on this. This is coming back in a major way, totally exclusive. Now, these things here, these two things don't matter right now. See this stream key? This, I'm slowing down because this is vital. use stream key. Now I could change it to parrot encoder, but I'm not using that. Or I could just use my camera, okay? But I'm not going to do that either. What we're using is the stream key. This is how you go live. This is what I would pick. Use my camera. I want the stream key. Now, don't ever show no one your stream key like I'm doing. Because if you give me your stream key, I can hack your page. Okay. Yes. So you don't want, at least I can hack the video on your page. And I can have porn and stuff playing or whatever anybody will want to hack your page would do, okay? In my case, I can show you because this isn't, by the time I close this won't be my stream key. Because see, I say it's use persistent stream key. I don't have that checked. Now, you're going to click stream key and you're going to copy it. Everybody got it?
Can I add one thing before you finish that?
Yeah, sure.
What I've been experiencing lately is that the stream key does not save the consistent one. You have to continuously go back and forth. So I don't know how to change that.
I think that's with the new update because it hasn't been saving for me either, which is why I'm actually showing it. So that actually works out.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh,
I know. You're absolutely right. So now you're going to come here, you're going to copy. Everybody follow me. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my whole desktop so you can see everything happening at once. So let me close some sensitive information.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
So while you're working on that, I have tried Facebook Live through the laptop using the live camera, and it didn't work.
Okay, that makes sense.
It just said that the browser does not have access to the camera, but the light on the on this computer, next to the camera switches on, and everything it does. It just says the browser is not having access to the camera. That's all it says, but I don't know how it does not have access to the camera. So
there's a lot of things that can happen there. Like you don't have permissions yet because it's the first time you've done it, so you haven't given permissions to use it yet. So you have to go in your privacy settings and do so, or it's a bunch of other stuff. Let's talk offline so I can help you solve that problem because it's like 6 different problems you can have.
Yeah,
Carol Farrow, you got a question?
I have a comment. I am so new. Y'all giving me all the meat, but I still need Similac.
Yes, that happens a lot around here. that happens a lot around here. We will. Yes.
But I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go get her.
That's it.
I am getting a lot of information. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I know that's right. What we'll do is, whoever your point of contact is, it Grace? Is Grace at you?
She's the newest member on our She Is Success team.
All right then. So what we're gonna do is me, Grace, Deanna will get with you today, and we will answer all your Similac questions to get you what you need, and that way, and we'll just do it every day until you catch up.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
Oh, ain't no problem at all. Go. Okay, then. Ain't no problem at all.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just one last thing. Can we get like virtual admin group together to do some of this stuff for us?
Yeah, sure. What did you have in mind?
No, just to have a virtual admin that we could, like the group, all of us can, if we don't want to do like the funnels or whatever, we can actually have a virtual admin group that can do that kind of work for us so that we don't have to concentrate on stuff we don't know and just do the work.
Okay. Dana, send that to me in lineup, please. And we kind of actually already doing that, but not a group per se. So maybe we can focus on that and make that pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I can guarantee you what I'm going to do first, because I like doing this, Jerry, is I'm going to favor my silver slippers first. Okay, I guarantee you that. And it's going to be exclusive for them for a while so I can make everybody else jealous. Okay.
Well, me too. Don't count me out.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll probably make it for 45 and up is what I would probably do. That virtual assistance thing, 45 and up. That's what I would probably do. Now, last couple of things. Now, what you I said I was going to share my desktop. That's right, because you need to see everything at the same time now. So now I'm going to share my desktop. Let's hope I don't have social security numbers and stuff up. Okay, there we go. Now, I just copied my stream key. And Jerry just put out the link for you, Michelle, in the chat. I just copied my stream key. Now I'm opening up. It's going to look like this. This is OBS. This is the latest update. I updated it this morning, actually. Okay. Can everybody see it? Now, I named this Facebook, but you just come in here, right? You click it, and you can start doing stuff to it. Okay. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can add channels. You can rename if you right click. You don't have to worry about that. It's just going to say like Stream 1. You just right click and name it Facebook. I can have more that says Twitter, etc. None of that matters. You see this stop and play here? I don't even use it. Don't even use it. You can. I know Law does this, but I don't even use it. All I do is double click it, and I go into my video. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick episode 3. And now it's there. Okay, this is my folder. Don't matter what all this means, because it's going to be different for yours. It just means in the volume that is called 4K1, that is in the folder called Lunch Week, that is called Master. Here's the episode, and it's an MP4. Now,
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm downloading OBS, but how? So I open up, like I'm gonna go live in Facebook, set up the post information, copy the stream key, but how did I pull up my actual video that I recorded?
All right, so that's what I'm showing you right now. So I got you right here.
Do you click new? I mean,
No,
I don't know how.
No. Look at it. So you to this stream here. It's gonna say sources. Can you see it? It says sources, real small. No. Keep your mic unmuted.
How did you get to sources?
As soon as you install your software, which you haven't done yet, it's gonna look exactly like this. So you won't have to get to it. It's gonna be here.
Oh, it's installed on my computer now. Okay.
All right, and you should see. Yeah, yours should say something like Stream 1 or something.
No, it just says no source selected, profile untitled.
All right, so you're gonna come down here to that plus. You see where it says add? There's a plus right under sources. You're gonna hit the plus, and look, you're gonna get all sorts of stuff. Can you see it?
I see it on you, but it doesn't even allow me to hit the plus. There's no plus under my source.
No worries, because you're gonna be able to get there in a second.
Okay.
So basically, try file and let's see, show recordings. I'll jump on your screen real quick on Zoom or something, or let me see, is your computer able to share the screen from right there?
Yeah, I could share my screen.
Grace,
You have it
Grace,
disabled.
No, Grace, make a call real quick so she can share.
Just, baby, right now, I just listen to your teacher.
All right, as soon as you become co-host, go ahead. All right, so what you're going to do is you need to set stuff up. So go over here to File on your top left. And let's go to Edit real quick. I want to see everything because I'm not a Windows user. Go to Edit.
You want me to go?
No, just go. No, hold, yeah, right there. All right, and go to View. Okay, now go to Profile. I just want to see everything. Okay, and then Scene Selection, Collection, and then Tools. And go to Tools.
Bring me your laptop, son.
All right, no worries. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're going to let me stop sharing your screen real quick. What I'll do to help you out is, so everybody, here's the cool thing. This is super easy, and I'm gonna show you the rest, but I'm gonna bless you at the same time. And so I'm sharing my desktop again. This is what you do. You're going to go to OBS tutorial for Windows. That's right, for beginners, 2020. And this guy will teach you how to set it up, and I'm going to teach you how to do the rest, okay? Just to get that file stuff, because I don't know where it is per se without holding up the meeting longer than what it's already been. Now I can get on Zoom and we can trial and error, but I just put it in chat. Make sure you copy and paste it. I just put it in the chat, this whole video. Now, stay right there because I'm going to show you the rest now. Am I sharing my screen or can you see OBS, Grace?
Yes. Well, no. I see you. I see OBS now. Yes.
Okay, good. All right, let me close this here. All right, Michelle, ask all your questions because they're fantastic questions. So we just solved the setup part, but now what we're going to do is once you get this installed, it's pretty easy. I just can't remember right now. Now you're going to double click it, and then it's going to have you browse all your folders, right? So you can see all my folders over here. Right, Michelle? All right, she's nodding her head. Good. You see all my folders. In my case, I'm clicking episode 3. Now I need to go back because I'm going to hit OK, and now it's running here. What I'm going to do now, since I didn't save this in 4K, but I saved it in 720 HDI for speed sakes. Did you see what I just did? Look, I fitted it to the screen because you're going to have to. Can you see what I did, Michelle? Everybody see what I did? I'm moving it to the screen. I always keep the black lines above and below, like widescreen, always. Once I got this straight, I don't touch it again. Now, Michelle, I want you to look at the screen. Let me see you looking at me. You're going to very much appreciate it. I know that. No. Check this out. I'm going to tell you something else that you don't need to write down. You need to put it in your soul. Okay? Yeah, don't write it down. Put this in your soul. There's 2 volumes. One would be your source volume. One would be the volume of your freaking house. Look at this. You see this mic/aux volume, auxiliary. You cut that all the way down. The last thing y'all want to do is stream live for the world and go to the restroom.
Agree.
Okay? Or have your boo thing come up behind you and give you a hug and say, girl, you're looking good. You understand? You just don't want to do that. I'm just trying to, we grown. I'm just trying to, let me stop my doggone. I want y'all to make sure y'all hear me. I'm trying to save you from going viral the wrong way. Do you understand?
Watch it,
right.
Reverend.
Okay. All right. That's why I need you to write that one down, Michelle. I'm trying to put that in your soul.
Yeah, because Chris Evans already went viral for showing his little wee-wee.
You understand? Okay. So now
he was definitely being Captain America.
Yes, he was. Yes. Now that you get it, you're going to turn it. It's going to be up by default. You're going to turn it all the way down because you don't want nobody in your house business. Amen. All right. This needs to be all the way up because this is the volume for your source, which is the video. This is the volume for your actual computer, and you don't want both volumes going at the same time. Now, then what you're going to do, and I'm just going to show you, so go back to 2 screens again. I think this was it. I'm going to copy my stream key. You only need to copy it once, but I'm just showing y'all. I'm going to go, copy my stream key. You're going to go to settings. Write this down, settings. And when you get to settings, it's going to pop up and it's going to have a lot of information. Don't worry about none of this information because you probably don't know what it means. But you're going to go to stream and then you're going to take your stream key out. Oh, actually, you're not going to have anything in there. And you're going to copy and paste your stream key in there. And then, of course, you got options: Facebook Live, YouTube Gaming, all this stuff. This is why I got Facebook and you don't, because you probably need to go in your settings and go to stream and then set Facebook Live. And then that's what will happen for you. What I couldn't figure out that tutorial, when the question you asked, remember how you said I don't have that scenes option, that source option? You probably need to go to settings and set it to Facebook Live. That's why you didn't have it.
Now I just got to find my settings.
Okay, in my case, it was bottom right. Now, you put your stream key there and you're going to hit, obviously you're going to hit OK. So you hit OK. So save it. Now you're going to go back to stream key. And here's your output. You're just going to look at this stuff. You don't need none of this stuff. You ain't going to mess with it. So don't touch it. Audio, you ain't going to mess with it. So don't touch it. Video, you ain't going to mess with it. So don't touch it. You don't need to touch nothing but stream and put your key there. Now that my key is updated, watch this here. I'm going to hit start streaming. Did y'all see this? Now something happened at the same time. You can't see it. But when I hit start streaming, look at this, Michelle. Right there. See that little bit of video? Y'all see it?
Yes.
Week, Grace Sandals here. We're talking about those little bitty things you can do.
Now, let's run through it live. Y'all ready? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, meeting's in 2 minutes. We're running through it live now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross-post it to 3 different pages. I picked Deanna's page because she wants me to, Riqueza. So now I got that there. Now I need a compelling title. Instead of calling Lunch Episode Week 3, I'm going to call it, I just call it Welcome Back.
So Antonio, so while you're writing the name in that section, are the viewers able to see what is happening?
Nope, not until I go live. And the only thing they're going to see is what's in here. But that's a good question, Shaker, because if you do, watch this here. Can y'all see? You can see both screens now, right? Hold on.
Just to let you
know. Can
know.
y'all see Grace here and Grace here?
Yes.
Can you see Grace in 2 sections? Okay, ask your question, Michelle.
No, I'm sorry. I found my settings. I pulled them up. I went to stream, and it's automatically set for the service on Facebook Live, and it says server default. Now, the stream key is not empty. I have to probably take that out and then copy and paste.
Yep.
But it was already default and set at Facebook Live, so I just don't touch it.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't touch it. And just change your stream key. Now, watch this here, Shaker. Remember, Shaker said if I touch something that can the audience see, not on Facebook, but watch this here. If I touch this, watch this. Remember, there's a delay. This is going to change now. It's real small, but you're going to watch Deanna and go up. And that is not a good thing. So when you always have your mic down here, and whatever I do here, see it? Y'all see her? See her down there?
Oh, yes. There's a 20-second delay.
That's all right. There's a 20-second delay. So once I start messing with this, my audience sees that. Y'all understand? So you don't want, see, can you see me moving?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you don't want to do it here because here is your news source. Now let's go live and play for real. More of Lunch Week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim more of Lunch Week. And I, being Antonio Smith, I have stuff set up. Hold on, let me stop my screen just real quick. I just opened up my notes and I have no idea what's for the pop up, Jerry. It could be passwords. Oh, it sure was. Boy, I sure made a good decision. Oh, I made a good decision. All right, hold on. I had all the Zoom passwords popped up, Deanna. All of them.
Oh
Lord have
my.
mercy. I know. We're gonna have to change all the passwords, Lord. Oh, come on, you. Move, computer. All right, computer's not moving.
So, Antonio, after we
Yes.
hit start streaming, it'll pop into the Facebook box, and we need to make sure that it covers the whole Facebook box, which means our red box in OBS is still magnified, whatever, maximize.
Yep.
And then when everything looks okay, we fill in the post for Facebook. Then we click go live.
That is, well, yes, coming soon. I haven't got that far. But that's, yes. But the answer is yes. So you figured it out without having to watch much of a tutorial. But you want to make sure before you hit go live on Facebook, you're hitting start stream on OBS. Right? Because that's your new source now. Because
Now,
you,
I'm sorry, whatever stream, I apologize.
No, you
Whatever
good.
stream key, move boy, whatever stream key is in Facebook, should I go ahead and copy it in my OBS and save it? Or do I have to copy it in my settings every time?
Right now, you got to do it every time with the new update. But if you use your permanent key, that persistent key, then no, just one time, and one time is enough. But they just updated Facebook a couple days ago, and it looked like it broke the persistent key. Trust me, enough gamers will complain to where they'll fix that again on the next update.
I'll just copy and paste every time. So
Yeah. But once it works out, you'll see. You'll be just fine. Now what I'm going to do is here is my Facebook stream. And now I'm just going to copy and paste what I've been copying and pasting. There it is. You get all this here, everything's here set. I'm set completely. I go back to one business away, OBS, and then I'm going to hit, all I did was open it up, and I'm hitting OK again to start from the beginning. It crashed. Of course it crashed. All right, let's try this again. Now, you want your streaming to be streaming at 30 megabytes per second. You'll see that. Don't worry about it. You'll see it. Now, come back here. I'm going live. I'm literally live at this very moment. Okay? It's for the go live, and I'm going to stop having between Zoom and OBS and the media thing happening in the background. I'm killing all my computer resources. But do you see right here it says 30 frames per second? That's what I say MBS. I mean 30 frames per second. This is what you want it to be running for it to be running smoothly. So if your internet connection is crappy, you want to kind of shift that. Okay? You want to move into an area where you can still at least stay in this particular section.
can you raise that up? Because I see the green, the yellow, and the star stream
Just know it says 30 frames per second. I can't raise it up. It's
so is that under the video part or the audio?
under the video, it says 860 times 538 and then 31 frames per second. That's what it says. Now, y'all missed some valuable information.
Hold on, Antonio.
Yes.
Sorry, is OBS free then?
It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free. It is open source, which means it's transparent, and people can make improvements to it like myself. And what's even cool about that is I'm live right now, so you can see the product happening as soon as we disconnect.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, sometimes I see with you when you go on live, you'll have multiple videos. Are you lining up your multiple videos in that, or I can't remember the name of it, but that little section that you drop your files into, does it automatically play, or is that a setting that you have to put it on?
No, I have it set to where I edit it first with all the graphics and stuff. Like I do a full edit. And what you see is one video being played. Okay. I'm actually going to stop this so y'all can get the full thing.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
What you see is one video being played, and it's 4 hours and 25 minutes. And it's going to run continuously. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind for the future.
That's right. That's why I like post-production. Okay.
Another thing I think is awesome, because a lot of gamers do use this tool or what have you, but the things that they can add into it. So I'm gonna start doing some more research. So I can get better acquainted with it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And Michelle, no, I'm absolutely not. We good. We totally good. I mean, so this OBS is a huge deal. Do y'all understand? It's a big deal, because right now I'm teaching y'all and I'm still converting customers. You let me just show you one more time.
And that's the brilliance of it. So again, my day is starting again at 5 in the mornings, but that's what's going live, and I'm working on other things behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's 13 people watching right now, and y'all need to go watch and increase that number. Hit that bell to see first, right? All that stuff. But even right now, if this wasn't so important, I wouldn't let the meeting go over an hour. I got stuff to do. What I'm doing is giving you as much value as I possibly can, because this is what we do around here. I just want you to get that. This is beautiful. There's still people watching right now, and all of y'all go over there and watch too. And do me a huge favor and set the page to see first, because the more we avoid that algorithm, the better off it is. Go ahead, Shaker.
So I was hoping if we could connect at a later convenient time too, because there's some valuable stuff that you're showing, and it's just going all across. I'm trying to catch, all the gold dust that you're throwing from on top from your balcony, So I'm here trying to collect stuff. So because this is something that I have struggled with for the last couple of days. Maybe I could also share my screen, not at the moment, but whenever we have a convenient time. That'll be helpful.
No doubt. Deanna, do me a favor and send Shaker the OBS link plus the link I just sent you in Line App for the tutorial. He can catch up there, and then we can get with him later on today. It's 9:30 at night for him, so late on the day or something like that, or maybe tomorrow-ish, so anything like that. We would get with him at a convenient time. At a convenient time for him to do that. No problem.
So what I've done so far is I've already downloaded the OBS software, and I've so I try it at my end, and where I get stuck, I'll make notes so that our conversation is more productive.
Most excellent. And watch that tutorial too. It's just 30 minutes, and they'll get you up, and then I'll be able to give you tips and secrets on top of what I'm already doing. So let's just do one final check.
Thank you.
Let's just do one final check one more time, y'all. Right now, there's 7 people watching, and it's at 10 o'clock in the morning at some weird time. This is going to run for 4 hours. This means while y'all are paying attention to me at 12, this is still going to be running. Typically, I wouldn't do that, but I am, because it's lunch week. You understand? So while we're going to be recording newer content, we're still going to be running this content. Now, the best way, Antonio, you just gave us an extra hour and 27 minutes, 12 minutes of your time. You really gave us all the value possible. Is there any way we can repay you? You sure can. You can go to my page. You can hit that bell, and you can set my page to see first, depending on how it is that your browser works. If it looks like this, you're going to hit that follow button. And then once you hit that follow button, it will give you an option for see first. Put me in your favorites. You're going to turn on all your notifications. And then that means every time I post, the algorithm will not apply to you. You will get a notification that says, I have done a video. The algorithm is getting worse and worse. There's no reason to complain about it because we don't pay for Facebook. So it's okay. They get to do what they want to do. But if you want to help the ATS community grow faster, and if you want to continue to make more money, the bigger I get, the easier it is for you to make money. Did I make that plain, Michelle? Okay, the reason it's so easy for you to make money right now, because I'm worldwide known. The bigger that becomes, the more easy it is for you to convert people and make money. This is what it is. Okay. All right. Thank you for your extra time. Michelle, did that bless you? May I ask everyone? Yes, go ahead. You can ask.
Okay. Be quiet, boy. I'm sorry. Yes, it did bless me. As soon as I could figure out how to upload this source, I'm gonna be broadcasting my episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 all day today, between day and tomorrow. But I will ask everybody, please look out on today. I have a mystery episode. Y'all gonna want to see it. Deanna, you really gonna want to see it. I'm gonna go through all the stuff. So I'm actually doing live, but then I'm gonna record it so I could keep playing it via OBS. But please support and like and follow my page, because I'm really hoping that these episodes encourage and inform everybody. And be my friend if you can't, if you don't have access, you're more than welcome to be my friend. Thank you. And thank you, Antonio. I'm gonna treat you to the Lucille's. I'm gonna treat you to the Lucille's here in Houston.
Well, good. Then your house ain't looking too far away. Then it's looking real close now. That's it. It's looking real close, real close. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Follow Law as well. You put his link out in the chat, and I just put it out there again so it wouldn't get missed past me talking. Thank you for your time. I don't mind any reason staying over with you. That doesn't bother me whatsoever, because this is my life, so I have to do it anyway. But hopefully you got some value. Let me just show you one more time, because it's still powerful and it should be noted that right now 5 people are paying attention. 6 people plus more will come as soon as they start sharing and stuff. And I've been talking to y'all the whole time. All right? Remember that, because it's something very powerful and glorious to remember. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough, and the ones who know we're tougher together. For the Pathfinders breaking new ground, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you, so you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.